Okay, in our next lesson, we're focusing on formal and informal conversations. When you meet a stranger at a public street or any other places like a shopping mall, you might want to ask them some questions, right? But how can you form and how can you give polite questions to the stranger? Okay, some people might come up to the stranger and then ask, oh, where's the toilet? Okay, where's the toilet? Where's the post office? Where can I get this? Where can I get that? Where's the direction? នៅពេលខ្លះយើងតែងតែជួបជាមួយទៅនឹងមនុស្សប្លែកៗអញ្ចឹងនៅពេលដែលយើងបង្កើត conversation ណាមួយជាមួយទៅនឹងពួកគាត់ក៏យើងត្រូវការpoliteness នៅក្នុងការសន្ទនាជាមួយនឹងពួកគាត់ដែរយើងអត់អាចឡើងទៅដល់យើងនិយាយថាអូបន្ទប់ទឹកនៅណាអូខេpost office នៅណាណែប្រាប់ខ្ញុំបានអត់តើកន្លែងនេះនៅទីណាកន្លែងនេះនៅណា Okay, អញ្ចឹងនៅក្នុង conversation in English is really important, like your native language. For example, បើសិនជាក្នុងភាសាខ្មែរយើងតែងតែទៅជួបនរណាគេម្នាក់យើងអត់ស្គាល់ឬក៏យើងស្គាល់តិចតួច and then យើងប្រកាសជាសួរពួកគាត់ឲ្យថាexcuse me អធ្យាស្រ័យបងអធ្យាស្រ័យអ៊ំតើខ្ញុំអាចសួរព័ត៌មានតាក់ទងជាមួយទៅនឹងនេះបានអត់នោះបានអត់ okay អញ្ចឹងវាដូចគ្នាទៅនឹងភាសាអង់គ្លេសដូចគ្នា okay so we divided into two different conversations in here which are formal and informal conversations formal មានន័យថា polite okay សមរម្យប៉ុន្តែ informal គឺលក្ខណៈផ្ទុយវិញគឺបែបជាលក្ខណៈថា rude conversations impolite way. Okay, charting to friends use informal language, while greeting people at work may use formal language. អញ្ចឹងយើងអាចធ្វើការសន្ទនាជាមួយទៅនឹងមិត្តភក្តិជិតស្និទ្ធរបស់យើងអាចប្រើ informal language បាន Okay ប៉ុន្តែនៅពេលដែលយើងជួបមនុស្សដែលស្គាល់ឬក៏យើងជួបមនុស្សដែលយើងស្គាល់បន្តិចបន្តួចឬក៏កន្លែងយើងធ្វើការយើងត្រូវតែប្រើ formal language. For example, good morning, boss. Okay, good morning. Mrs. Besco. I'm sorry, not boss. Good morning, boss. Okay, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. You see how they start with the conversation. Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Okay, personal questions or start to ask their well-being. Okay, you and then they're gonna answer it politely. Okay, politely. I'm very well, thank you. បើសិនជាយើងឡើងទៅដល់យើងសួរតែម្ដង Oh, Mrs. Pesco. Okay, how are you? Okay, it's a bit rude in here. Okay, now let's look at informal conversation.ឧទាហរណ៍ថាដូច Hi Jane, how are you doing? Okay, fine, thanks. So in this conversation, you can see that they are having conversations with their friends, not with the person that they work with or with strangers, all right? So they can start up with, "Oh, hi Jane, how you doing? Hey." You can start it with hi, hey, hello, or you can also ask direct questions anyway. If you are close enough to have those kind of conversations. All right. For example, it's really important when you go to a restaurant and then you start to ask the waiter for help. For example, excuse me, waiter, I book a reservation. I book a table for two. May can I have this? Can I have that? Or um, may I know where the toilet is? Okay. You start up with a formal conversations. It's better than informal conversation when it comes to English. Not just English, but also your native language. All right. Further example you can see in here. And this is the formal one. Okay, this is the formal one. May I introduce Emma Wilson? Okay, I'm very pleased to meet you. I'm delighted to meet you too. Okay, see how the conversation is really polite, really interesting, really engaging. Okay, and we can see the difference between the informal one. Okay, you don't have to ask for permission to introduce someone. Okay, you just introduce them right away. For example, this is Martha. Okay, and then they responded, "Great to meet you." And then they just give a short answer, "You too." Okay, and now you can listen to their conversation with a real practice and also improve your pronunciation. Okay, let me share the sound.
Good morning, Miss Beskus. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
May I introduce Emma Wilson?
I'm very pleased to meet you.
I'm delighted to meet you, too.
Hi, Jane. How are you doing?
Fine, thanks.
This is Marta.
Great to meet you.
You too.
Okay, you can see how informal and formal conversations different in here, and it's really important to practice your English. It's really important to open now or know how to open conversation before you go directly to the question that you want to know the information about. Okay, and now this is the practice that you can give it a shot. 1.8, fill in the gaps by using the phrases in the panel. អញ្ចឹងគេឲ្យ phrases យើងហើយស្រាប់ហើយនៅក្នុង box right here. And what you need to do is you listen to the audio and then write the correct phrases in the correct sentence. I will play the recording once, and then you can pause the video to gather the phrases into the right sentences. Okay, let's go.
Good evening, Mr. Fisher. How are you? Great to meet you, too. This is Tess. I'm delighted to meet you, Mrs. McIntosh. Hi, Cameron. How are you doing? May I introduce Dev Chandira?
Okay, now you can see the answer key of our listening practice. Okay, the first one is great to meet you too. Okay, see how they introduce conversation. You can see how they engage with the conversation. Again, number two, this is Tess. And number three, I am delighted to meet you, Mrs. McIntosh. I'm okay. Hi, Cameron. How are you doing? Okay, number four, may I introduce Dave Shandura, right? Okay, here is your next practice of Unit 1, which is about 1.9 and 1.10. Okay, 1.9. Mark the best reply to each greeting. អញ្ចឹងអ្វីដែលយើងត្រូវធ្វើនៅក្នុងនេះគឺយើង tick នៅចម្លើយដែលសមស្របឬក៏សមស្របទៅតាម situation អូខេកលៈទេសៈដែរ person number 1 គឺគាត់បាននិយាយឬក៏គាត់បានសួរ question ទៅលើអីមួយ For example, all the answers are correct ប៉ុន្តែវាផ្ដោតទៅលើ informal ហើយនិង formal situation in here. For example, hi Joe អញ្ចឹងនៅពេលដែលគេផ្ដើម hi Joe យើងដឹងថាវា impolite way អញ្ចឹងគាត់អាចមាន conversation ជាមួយទៅនឹង best friend របស់គាត់មនុស្សដែលគាត់ជិតស្និទ្ធអញ្ចឹងអ្វីដែលយើងគួរ reply នៅខាងក្រោយនេះគឺ hi Mandy. You match their energy. Okay, you match their energy. Okay, the first one also. Good evening, Mr. Ree. How are you? Okay, you can decide on the best answer that you can choose in here. Okay, practice 1.10. Respond to the audio and then speaking out loud. So what you have to do in here, you listen to the audio and then you answer the questions to the question. Okay, you answer the questions right here. and then you decide, is it formal, is it informal? Okay, and I will play the audio for you so you can take your answer or note down your answer.
May I introduce Mr. Tom Grant?
I'm delighted to meet you.
Hi, Andrew. How are you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Great to meet you, Camilla.
You too.
I'm very pleased to meet you.
I'm delighted to meet you too.
Jatinder, this is my friend Amy.
Great to meet you.
Good morning, Mr. Watt. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
May I introduce Mrs. Girdwood?
I'm very pleased to meet you.
This is Shahid.
Great to meet you.
Okay, so here are the answers. Number 1, hi Andrew, how are you? Fine, thanks. Okay, great to meet you, Camilla. You too. 3, I am very pleased to meet you. I am delighted to meet you too. Delighted នៅក្នុងនេះមានន័យថា excited, okay? Happy. I'm happy to meet you too. Okay, number 4, Gentina, this is my friend Amy. Great to meet you. 5, good morning, Mr. Ward. How are you? I am very well, thank you. Okay, 6, may I introduce Mrs. Gordwood? I'm very pleased to meet you. Okay, last one, this is Shahid. Great to meet you. Okay, this is the end of Unit 1 about formal and informal conversations. I hope you can also create some more conversations examples, practice it in yourself, and also you can also practice it in real life. Put all the skills that you have into practical way. Okay, so that is the end of the video and thank you so much for watching.